The tension between Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez has reached a boiling point, fueled by personal insults and professional rivalries that have set the stage for what many are calling one of the most anticipated boxing matches in recent history. The bad blood between these two elite fighters, both considered among the best pound-for-pound boxers in the world, has spilled over from the ring into public confrontations, interviews, and social media, creating a narrative that's as much about personal animosity as it is about athletic supremacy. Their upcoming fight, scheduled for September 13, 2025, in Las Vegas, is being billed as a clash of titans, with both men bringing not only their fists but also their egos and legacies into the ring. The feud escalated dramatically during a heated exchange on the set of an interview with Piers Morgan. Canelo Alvarez, never one to shy away from controversy, took aim at Crawford's personal life, specifically targeting his wife, Isa, with remarks that were as tactless as they were inflammatory. Alvarez didn't just critique Crawford's professional resume, questioning the caliber of his past opponents. He went further, making disparaging comments about Isa's appearance and weight. Terence Crawford, he's not really doing that well. He should be doing better than that, Alvarez said, his tone dripping with condescension. I don't want to sound shallow, but hell, look at her. He can do better than that. He might love her, childhood sweethearts and all that, but there's no excuse for her not keeping herself in shape. He's one of the top 2 or 3 pound-for-pound boxers in the world. These remarks didn't just cross a line, they obliterated it. Crawford, known for his fiery temperament and unwavering loyalty to his family, didn't hesitate to respond. His reaction was visceral, his words laced with fury as he confronted Alvarez on set. "Keep my family out of your mouth, fool," Crawford spat, his voice trembling with rage. "You freaking idiot. Keep them out of your mouth. Just keep my name out your mouth. Keep doing what you're doing. I wish you nothing but the best, but if you got to go there." His words trailed off as security intervened, physically restraining him as he lunged toward Alvarez. The interview, meant to be a promotional platform for their upcoming fight, descended into chaos, with Crawford's anger uncontainable. He had to be escorted off the set, and the session was abruptly cut short, rescheduled for a later date. The incident only deepened the rift between the two fighters, setting the stage for a showdown that promises to be as personal as it is professional. This wasn't the first time Crawford's wife has been dragged into the spotlight by his rivals. The boxing world, often brutal in its trash-talking culture, has seen other fighters take similar low blows. Gervonta Davis, another prominent boxer, recently made derogatory comments about Isa's appearance, prompting a swift and scathing response from Crawford. Similarly, Then Booth, a figure known for stirring controversy, posted a now infamous tweet questioning whether a world champion boxer like Crawford should have a fat girlfriend, accompanied by a photo of Crawford and Isa together. The tweet, which sparked widespread outrage, led to Booth's Twitter account being suspended, but not before it ignited a firestorm of support for Crawford. Fans and fellow boxers rallied behind him, condemning Booth's crass remarks and praising Crawford for standing up for his wife. "We do have passports," Crawford tweeted in response, a pointed jab at Booth's insinuations, emphasizing his pride in his accomplishments and his family. "He's trained hard, he's at the top of his game, he's made money, he's a world champion, he's super talented. And he's got his wife. He should be doing better than that. It's all about levels." The pattern of targeting Crawford's wife seems to stem from a lack of vulnerabilities in his professional armor. Crawford, a 4-weight world champion with an undefeated record, has faced and defeated notable fighters like Errol Spence Jr., Amir Khan, Kell Brook, Sean Porter, and Jeff Horn. Yet, his opponents, unable to find weak points in his boxing resume, have resorted to personal attacks, zeroing in on his wife as a perceived soft spot. Crawford, however, has consistently shut down these attempts with fierce loyalty and verbal retaliation, making it clear that his family is off-limits. His response to Alvarez was no exception, as he vowed to make the Mexican superstar pay for his words in the ring. "You socked me off guard and couldn't even drop me," Crawford taunted, referencing a physical altercation during a press conference. "If we was to fight right now on the streets, I'd break your neck. And that's on my kids. You know it, I know it, and the whole world knows it." The boxing community has been quick to weigh in on the feud, with fans buzzing about the potential for an explosive fight. "I love what this fight is beginning to look like," one fan commented online, capturing the excitement surrounding the growing animosity. Another added, "An angry Crawford against an angry Canelo, it's the real fatal fury." A third fan expressed disappointment in Alvarez's tactics, saying, "It's so disappointing from Canelo. That's childish and unsportsmanlike. I hope Crawford messes him up." The sentiment reflects a broader divide among fans, with some relishing the drama as fuel for a blockbuster fight, while others see Alvarez's comments as crossing an ethical line. The rivalry has been further amplified by the fighters' contrasting views on each other's resumes. Alvarez, during an interview on the GOATS podcast hosted by Ring Magazine, dismissed the quality of Crawford's past opponents, arguing that none of them were truly elite. "He's a good fighter, don't get me wrong," Alvarez said, "but mention one elite fighter he's faced." Crawford countered by naming Victor Postal and Ricky Burns, but Alvarez scoffed, questioning their credentials. "Who's Victor Postal? Ricky Burns wasn't elite," he said dismissively. This critique was echoed by promoter Eddie Hearn, who acknowledged Crawford's talent but noted that he hasn't had the opportunity to face top-tier opponents in their prime. "Unfortunately for Terence, he's never had the big fights against the greats in their primes," Hearn told FightHub TV. "It's not his fault, but when you compare his resume to Canelo's, it's chalk and cheese." Alvarez's resume, indeed, is a formidable one. A four-weight world champion himself, he has faced and defeated some of the biggest names in boxing, including Gennady Golovkin, Dmitry Bivol, and Callum Smith. His recent fight against William Skull, while lackluster due to Skull's defensive tactics, resulted in a unanimous decision victory, solidifying Alvarez's status as a two-time undisputed super middleweight champion. Crawford, however, is stepping up 2 weight classes to challenge Alvarez, a move that many see as a bold but risky gamble. His last fight, a unanimous decision win over Israel Madrimov at super welterweight, showed his ability to compete at higher weights, but Alvarez's size, power, and experience at super middleweight pose a significant challenge. The build-up to the September 13th fight has been nothing short of electric, with press conferences and interviews adding fuel to the fire. At a press event in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, Crawford adopted an aggressive stance, marching across the stage and forcing Alvarez to step back. The tension culminated in a shove from Alvarez, sparking a brief scuffle between their entourages. Crawford, undeterred, declared his intent to hunt Alvarez in the ring, vowing to take his belts and send a message to his detractors. "I'm hunting everything he's got, and I'm going to take it come September 13th, Crawford said. Alvarez, unfazed, requested a smaller ring to limit Crawford's movement, to which Crawford responded, "The only running I'll be doing is running upside his head." The involvement of high-profile figures like Tom Brady, Shaquille O'Neal, and Dana White has only heightened the fight's profile. During the GOATS podcast, Brady, a 7-time Super Bowl champion, spoke about the significance of the matchup, emphasizing the allure of seeing 2 of boxing's greatest talents go head-to-head. "People want to see greatness go against other greatness," Brady said. "That's the excitement of sports." White, making his first foray into boxing promotion, expressed his vision for revitalizing the sport, drawing parallels to the UFC's model of stacking fight cards with top talent. "I'm looking at rebuilding the sport," White said. "These types of fights with superstars like these guys are what it's all about." Both fighters have approached their preparation with different mindsets. Crawford, known for his meticulous training, revealed that he's taking a relaxed approach early on to avoid burnout. "I'm not training hard right now," he admitted. "I don't want to overtrain. I give it my all in the gym, so I'm just chilling, doing a little strength work." Alvarez, on the other hand, is already in fight mode, having been training for his May bout against Skull before shifting focus to Crawford. "I'm focused 100% on May, and then I'll rest for a week and start training again for September," Alvarez said. The fight's significance extends beyond the personal drama. It's a clash of 2 boxing titans, each with a point to prove. For Crawford, it's a chance to silence critics who question his resume and cement his legacy as one of the all-time greats. For Alvarez, it's an opportunity to reaffirm his dominance and prove that he remains a force to be reckoned with, even as some argue his prime may be fading. The smaller ring size, requested by Alvarez, could play a crucial role, forcing a more direct confrontation that may favor his power-punching style. Crawford, however, thrives under pressure, and his technical brilliance could pose problems for Alvarez, whose punch output has reportedly declined in recent fights. As the September 13th date approaches, the boxing world is buzzing with anticipation. The third and final press conference, set for June 30, 2025, in Las Vegas, promises to be another flashpoint in this heated rivalry. With Crawford vowing to make Alvarez pay for his words and Alvarez standing firm in his belief that weight classes will make the difference, the stage is set for a fight that could go down in history. Whether it's Crawford's relentless pursuit or Alvarez's unrelenting power that prevails, one thing is certain: this is more than just a fight, it's a battle for supremacy, pride, and legacy.